not about other things, and no spoilers. Well, I mean, I guess you can also ask about my other books, but there will be time later for other questions that you may have. So this is a book-specific question time. Yes, in the striped shirt.
Hi, I'm Sarah, everyone. Okay, I was just wondering, why the name Augustus? Is there someone that you know of?
So the question is, why the name Augustus? Did I know someone named Augustus? No, I never knew anybody named Augustus, I don't think. But I wanted it, well, there are a few reasons. First, I wanted a name that could be, like Hazel says at the beginning of the part that I read, that she likes people with two names where you can choose between their names, unlike Hazel, which is pretty singular in its meaning usually. So I wanted it to be someone who can have two names, but I liked Augustus and Gus because they're such opposites. Like I said earlier, I was trying to tell, in a way, like this very small epic, and in a lot of different ways I was trying to be conscious of, you know, Shakespearean epics and Greek epics and those like star-crossed love stories of history. And Augustus is a very kind of like Roman emperor type of name, and then Gus is like a very short, small name, almost like something that you would call a child or a caterpillar, for those of you who are familiar with my favorite children's book, Gus is a Bug. So, I mean, the reason I called him Augustus was because I wanted it to be, oh nice, I wanted it to be both, you know, both something that could be read as this like big, tragic character or something that could be read in a very small way. Other questions? Yes?
So, as an author, what's your relationship to writing about readers? Because this is very much a book that's about readers that are reading this book by this very strange author.
Right. So the question is, as a writer, what is my relationship? You know, in the book, I'm writing about readers. That's essentially the question. That's very nicely put, by the way. And I'm writing about people who are reading a book that doesn't exist, which is, I'm certainly not the first person to do that. I stole that. I stole it from Gatsby, I stole it from Shakespeare, I stole it from lots of people. But I wanted to write about readers and the weird relationship that they have with the books that we love. You know, for instance, the relationship that I had with Infinite Jest and David Foster Wallace, or the relationship that I had when I was younger with Catcher in the Rye and J.D. Salinger, this sense of really intense identification with a person you don't know, and who in all likelihood, in reality, is not the person you would like him or her to be. And it is a complicated relationship, and it's certainly something that I've become more conscious of as, like, you know, when I was reading at Eliot's high school, and there were 12 people there, and 11.2 of them didn't care that I was there. Versus now, like, I've become much more conscious of the weird relationship that books facilitate between an author and a reader. But I also wanted to think about all the ways that, you know, that reading can facilitate transcendence in a way that real life never can. And so on some level, the reading of An Imperial Affliction, this book that they love, does so much more for them than the author of the book can. Like, Marcus Zuzak, not to brag, but he is my friend. My friend Marcus Zuzak once said to me, the book is the gift. And I believe that, like the book is the gift in the relationship between writer and reader. It is both the gift that I give you and the gift that you give me. And the book has this very strange life in it because it's not real when I finish writing it. It can't work without both of us. It can't be good unless I make it good, and it can't be good unless you read it well. And that's a very particular relationship. So I did want to think a lot about that in The Fault in Our Stars.